Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Tactics on the Bench. I am your coach Andy, and today is going to be the very first of our reaction video lineup. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reacting to soccer players first. Eventually, we'll go on down the line of doing reactions to games and highlights, things like that. But first, I really want to take you along on this journey of really checking out some of these iconic soccer players like Pelé, Maradona, Ronaldo, and then we'll also start looking at some of the players that are currently iconic in the present. We'll also look at players who are possibly some future stars. So let's have fun with it. Today, I'm going to go ahead and take you on a journey, though, with my favorite player of all time. That is Ronaldinho. Now, Ronaldinho is known for his magical touch on the ball. And what I mean by that is, as you watch this video with me, you're just going to notice that real serene and comfortable look he has when he has that ball at his feet. All right, guys, so without further ado, let's go ahead and check out Ronaldinho. Oh my gosh. Just like, he's so cold when he does these things. If that was me, my blood pressure would definitely be kicking. The amount of control this man has at his feet, and then what he can do with the ball at his feet is just insane. He's just dancing around people. It is so crazy. And I always tell my soccer players, soccer is a dance, so treat it as such. Oof. Like, come on. Come on. How do you recover from that? Like, how do you not just lose your job? Oh. Oh no, no way. A lot of people think Ronaldinho's like slow because he's a midfielder. He has a lot of control of the ball at his feet, and he's always playing in a slower manner. But when he gets up to speed, man, he will blow past almost anybody. It's crazy. Ooh, ooh, what a cheeky little ball. Man. Those passes, though. Bro, when he does that, he makes players look so silly. It's crazy. Wow. All right, guys, look, check it out. Especially if you're a younger kid right now practicing soccer, make sure that you practice your first time control. What Ronaldinho just showed us there was just magical. He shows you that the ball's coming in, he can feather the ball down, and then with the other foot, he's already sending his pass. So that's giving you two main things there. One is the control, two is the vision to already send the ball where you need it to go. Just be sure that if you're practicing, you're going to practice like you play. And we as coaches say that all the time. Practice like you're going to play. And I guarantee you that every game after that, you're going to continue to do these things easier and easier and easier. Just look at that. Wow, dude. Look at that ball. Just the way he just sends that ball across. Insane. Oh. And Ronaldinho makes players like seem like they're the best in the world. I mean, I thought he was a really great player. The way he gives you the pass and the way he sends that ball into you, you have to finish because you're literally inside that spot. Ah, that was messy. Look at that. He's just so fast. Like, you wouldn't think of it. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Listen, I just want to say, if you want to be a little bit more like Ronaldinho, you want to have that like awesome, not trickery, but control and dominance in front of a opponent, what I want you to do is I want you to set up a couple of cones right in front of you and just start to do the 1-2, right to left or left to right at high speeds. See, the more you do that, the more it becomes natural to you, and then that way, once you are found in that particular situation, then it's just gonna happen. Rather than a lot of players, they don't practice these little things, and then when they do find themselves in front of an opponent, they're blanking off, and they're gonna back off, and then the opponent's probably gonna steal the ball. So, tip number 1. Oof. So that's actually an awesome little bicycle move, because what happens is on that bicycle, if you notice he throws his shoulder, make sure that if you're practicing this particular move, throw that shoulder in, make sure you're feinting, because if you don't make that feint, then the defender's really just going to see everything in front of him. Rather, if you're making like all these movements, the defender's going to start to pay attention to your body, and then he's going to back off a little bit, or he's going to try to go the way he thinks you're going. So try to learn that, master it, and then I guarantee you'll be playing like this man. All right, so here's point number 2. Okay, I understand that in today's game, you have to go down a little bit sometimes in order to get a little persuasion from the ref. However, that's too much of the game nowadays. You got players like Neymar who like to dive a lot, right? And Neymar is an amazing player, but if we're pointing our fingers at who's better, Neymar, Ronaldinho, like I'm gonna say Ronaldinho all day long, and this is why. Ronaldinho would go down. He will, because that's the part of the game. However, what you just saw there is he gets tackled. Yes, he goes down, but immediately he's back up trying to win that ball. That is one of the most amazing things, and I guarantee you, if you're playing right now, if you're a kid who's growing into his like high school career, don't go down. Don't just ask for a foul. Go down, get back up, and work as hard as possible. Ah, yo, that elastico. Ooh, no look pass too. Ooh. All right, so what we just witnessed right here, like what we're witnessing is a masterclass. See, what Ronaldinho does great is obviously have the ball at his feet, but the one thing that any player can always have that's a little bit more natural than just ability is going to be how calm you are in front of goal. See, the calmer you are, the easier it is for you to go ahead and score a goal, make a pass. Always be calm, because the more you get into your own head, it's like, oh, I'm coming up against a defender or two, whatever, you know. You don't want to get into your own head. You just want to go through, let your body take its regular motions, and realize that if you've practiced a lot of these little things, you're just going to naturally go with it. All right, guys, so here's another quick little thing, especially if you're trying to get like some tricks under your bag. This is one of the most underrated moves, and that's just a small little drag. You see, because this drag allows you to gain speed, while at the same time the defender is going to come in and poke because they think that the ball is going to stay in that general area. However, once you've dragged and your body's moved in the direction of the ball, you're kind of falling, so you're going with pace, and then your body's going to naturally catch itself and you're going to take off. Watch. Drags, moves, takes off. You see that? Do it. What a nice little finesse. What a nice finesse. And this is one of the guys who's like, finesses were just amazing. Ole. Ole. Yo, it's funny because I teach this move a lot to a lot of the kids, and then when I do see them play and they've kind of been comfortable with it, it takes the defender away almost 80% of the time. If they're a good defender, they're not gonna fall for it as much. But because you're moving the ball and you're starting to move it and bring it right back out, the defender's just gonna naturally go because they're looking down. They're gonna follow where the ball goes. But if you have quick feet, then you're gonna bring the ball back, and now you're able to make a pass the other way. It's pretty good. Oh, this guy's just nasty, dude. He's so good. Look how he throws his body left and right. He's like always trying to manage himself. Like it doesn't come out 100%, but he's so close. He was so close. That control, like it just looks like the ball belongs on his feet. Is so nuts. Let's just go back real quick. A little too much. A little too much. Look, look, look. Watch how he throws his body. Boom. Throw your body. It's gonna make the defender faint every time. Oh. He still megged him, even on the fall. He just gets away with that every time. And see, like that's what I'm talking about. Perhaps one of these days I'll also do like a comparison between Messi and Ronaldinho and Cristiano and Ronaldinho, because a lot of these little like heels that he's doing, a lot of these in the air type passes, like you see Cristiano do those a lot. Messi, I don't really see him do as many, but what he does do that Ronaldinho does is a lot of these like intricate finessed passes, which are amazing. Oh no. Okay, so and that's what I'm talking about. Like a lot of the time, a player once they're so used to doing a move once, twice, three times, and that becomes more natural to them, then they end up doing it with more frequency. In this case, as I've been telling you, make sure that if you're going to practice something, just practice it over and over and over again, and practice it as you would play it, because what's going to end up happening is when you get back out on the field, you're going to more naturally do it. Especially during a game, it'll look nice, it'll come off better, but don't slack on it, and during a training session not try some of these more elegant passes or elegant tricks. Just be sure that you're doing them frequently so you master them. Nobody likes to be out playing and then you haven't really practiced the move, you try it, and then you're being made fun of because it didn't come out the right way, or you're falling on the floor and your team's losing the ball. Any number of things that may happen, but just be sure you're on top of things when you're training. Oh, so dirty. Like that's so amazing. Wow. Wow. Look at that back heel flick. All right, wait. I don't know what I'm more surprised at. The pass that Ronaldinho just made, or the fact that Larson, who was the striker at the time for Barcelona, he just he wasn't that good, which tells you, he didn't stay at Barcelona for too long. But like, if Ronaldinho's gonna give you a ball like that, just make sure you're finishing. I'm giving you an assist, and it's a beautiful assist. Do me a favor and finish that assist. Eto, come on, Eto. If Ronaldinho's giving you that, you gotta make it happen, bud. Ooh. Whoa, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. A little sombrerito over one of the better defenders you'll probably know, Michel Salgado. Oof. What a strike. Oh my goodness. Yo, this man's nuts, dude. Oh, look how much power he generates just from nothing. Look at the way he kicks the ball. He's got such an unorthodox way to do it, but at the same time, he generates so much power from that kick. It's insane. All right, so I was telling you about the comparisons between Ronaldinho and CR7, but that's why I'm saying I think CR7 would have definitely seen a lot of Ronaldinho's game, especially because CR7 loves to pass the ball with his chest, with his back. That's what Ronaldinho's doing. He does it so frequently. If you go back and you watch his reels, that's all he does. Like a lot of his passing, when he can't get his foot on it, if it's too high above the waist, he's just gonna put his back to it. He's gonna put his chest to it. It's amazing because you have to really train the way that ball's coming in and how you're really directing it. So if you wanted to get on the field, just have somebody like overhead throw it to you, and then just start really putting a little bit of pop from when that ball hits your chest or from when it hits your back. But it's just so amazing to see. All right, guys. Well, I hope you definitely enjoyed that Ronaldinho content. I will be bringing up some more videos. I think I'm gonna do like some more shooting and more intricate skills that he's done in the past, as well as a vision type video. That way, as those of you who are trying to play and learn off these iconic soccer players, you're gonna see a lot of the little things that they would have gone through to be able to get to that level. If you do enjoy the content, though, be sure to like and subscribe. Also follow me on Twitch. Come join the chat. I'd love to definitely hear, of who you think are your favorite players, who you think are pretty much the biggest icons out there, and possibly the new future stars such as Mason Greenwood, Ansu Fati, Joao Felix. It's going to be interesting to see how this new generation of footballers are going to be expressing themselves on the field. All right, well, as always, keep the bench warm. I'll see you next time.